Hey y'all, what's up? So your girl just completed her 3 miles in 41 minutes and 22 seconds, and I needed to just kind of pour into myself. Hold on, y'all, I'm gonna spit my gum out. Spit it out. Because I don't want to talk to y'all with gum in my mouth. So, back to what I was saying. I wanted to pour into myself before I came and poured out to anybody else. So I needed to go on my run and get my mind flowing the way that I needed to get my mind flowing so that I could be able to say what I needed to say on this video. And I'm gonna take my time with it, but I'm gonna also be myself. So if I'm not coming to y'all professionally or in a professional aspect or the correct verbiage or language, it's because I'm coming to y'all as just real, and that's country. It's gonna be some things that I'm gonna say y'all probably ain't gonna understand, but I'm letting y'all know ahead of time. I'm coming to y'all as real as I possibly can because I feel that there's a need for that. I ran my 3 miles, y'all, so like I said, I needed to do me before I came to y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and just tap into what I need to say. And it pertains to suicide. Suicide awareness, suicide prevention. And y'all already know I'm a life coach, and I went to school sometime studying psychology and nursing. Y'all already know that, so we're not gonna get into that. But my passion is the mind, and the reason being is because my mind used to be so out of whack, and I say that because that's how it was. It was out of whack. And I'm gonna walk up a little bit more because I'm in front of the cop's house. And I love the popos, but I'm gonna move on down. But my mind was so out of whack that I did not know what to focus my attention on. Like I said, I'm gonna come to y'all real. I did not know what to focus my attention on, so I had my mind and my hands in too many irons. One of my friends says, "Oh, Kim, you got your too many irons in the fire," and that's something that he always tells me. You got too many irons in the fire, and I didn't understand that until I started my healing journey and starting to want to be a better person. What it means to have your irons in too many, or the irons in too many fires, means you got your hands in too many different things, and you got to step back and understand that I'm all over the place, and we can be all over the place on anything. And when we're all over the place, we can't see the goodness, we can't see the beauty, we can't see the successes that we already have in place because we focus on so many other different things that's going wrong. I'm just cut it straight to the point. And one of those successes is realizing the people that are around you who care and love you. And if you gave them the chance, they would be able to help you. They would get you the help that you need. There's so many other different forums, and there's so many other different things out here. And I want to warn y'all already, this video is probably going to be long because it's something that I need to say. So if it's not long enough, it's not TikTok approved, it's because what I gotta say is a lot of shit. Okay, so I'm gonna probably put it on my YouTube and my Facebook, but I want to go ahead and talk to y'all. having your mind in too many different things where you can't focus on the successes that's going on around you. I was one of those people. You know what I mean? I had my hands in too many different things. I was being pulled in too many different directions that I couldn't see what I had right there in front of me. You know, and that's on that standpoint. When you're dealing with mental health, you gotta learn how to. You gotta learn how to sort those things out. And now that I'm on my healing journey, and I'm still growing, y'all. Now that I'm on my healing journey, I know how to start. I've been practicing sorting things out, making a checklist of the things that you've done, your goals, and you check them off. That way, you can be able to see what your successes was that you hit, the goals that you hit, instead of the things that are going wrong in your life at that point in time. Okay. I don't know if y'all saw about the military serviceman who took his own life on a building, and he wrote his last letter. He wrote his last, and it's not a laughing matter. He wrote his last letter, y'all, to his loved ones, and he also talked about how he failed in his career, how he failed in his relationship that his best friend had. I read it, y'all, and it was heartening because I needed to feel it. You know what I mean? I needed this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I needed it, like, dang, like, what, I needed to feel it. But then I even saw the video. Then I put myself in this man's shoes, and I was like, he's involved in so many different things. You know what I mean? Which means he got to keep up those relationships. And I was reading in some of the letters, don't quote me, because I know I read the letter, but I can't tell you word for word what it said, because that's just not something I just want to sit there and study. But he talked about how he knew his friends just tolerated him, in a sense of that, how he know they just accepted him, they didn't like him anyway. But it's our own mind that's telling us that. You do have friends that are supportive. I'm a supportive friend. I've always been a supportive friend since I was a kid. Anybody could tell you that. I've always been that way. But some people don't believe that people are really supportive, or people just really will be there to help you. And he wrote his letter, and also talking about his fiance or old ex-fiance who it failed with, and if she didn't want to be with him, he had no reason to live, because he had lost his best friend. Now, a lot of that has happened, and I have seen it, where we are so sick over somebody else. We are so sick over somebody else that we can't even love ourselves. You know what I mean? We're so in love with somebody else that we forget to love ourselves first. And I want to talk about that because ain't nobody gonna say that shit. You know what I mean? Especially as women, ain't nobody gonna say that. It's times where we become sick over a man, and because he has shown us a love like no other, right? We become sick over a man, so sick, or we become sick over a woman because they have shown us a love like no other. And it's because we're naive. And it's been times where I've been sick over a man, and I'm like, damn, who gonna love me the way this man loved me? You know what I mean? But it was his decision to find what was best for him. You know what I mean? It was his decision to say, you know what? I want to move on. I'm where I have you at, we are not growing, and people have to be able to accept that and understand that people can outgrow you. They can definitely outgrow you, but it's not the end of the damn world. It's not the end of the world that somebody has outgrown you, because you can continue to grow. You can grow in a direction that is fulfilling to you, fulfilling to the soul, to where you become to be a better person, till you get up here to this level. You're like, baby, I'm a hot commodity. And I say that in one of my pictures. I'm a hot commodity. I'm up here. And you got to come correct when you step to me. And goes for a man and a woman. You get to a level because you've learned, you've built those relationships, you've got that knowledge that you needed to instill in yourself and continue to grow yourself. I get out here and run every day. You know what I mean? And as bad as I hate to say this, when I was bigger, I didn't get as much advances. I didn't get as much, notability or anything from anybody, because I was doing what everybody else was doing, gaining weight. You know what I'm saying? That was around me. So I didn't stand out. So what I had to do was I had to really grow myself. And as I grew myself, I understood that I deserve so much more than what the hell I put up with then. But it comes with loving yourself first. It comes with knowing yourself first and accepting the shit that happened to us wasn't our fault, or some of it could have been our fault. You know what I mean? But it doesn't define the person that we are until this day. That shit right there happened in the past. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. You just have to move on from it. That person, that loved one, that friend that has left, let them go. 9 times out of 10, if you was real, they gonna come back. Trust me, they always do. Because they gotta see. They gotta go out and experience things. They got their own journey that they live in. That's why it's best for y'all to not be judgmental of somebody else because of the path that they're going. That's the path that God got for them, baby. And if it means to let a few people down in their life to see what God got for them, that's what it means. We gotta be okay with that. But in order to be okay with that, I want to hit on this shit. Mental health. Your mental health gotta be right. Suicide stems from depression or anxiety or anything that's those mental health disorders, which I suffer from. I suffer badly from. I got severe anxiety, y'all. I mean, I really do. I got anxiety, and a lot of it is hereditary. You know, a lot of it comes from some of the things that happened to us in the past, but it comes from the people, the people that was before you. They suffer from it. So you got to be able to stop that shit, heal. You know what I'm saying? I say, you know what? I see so many people, that's not taking that. I see a lot of people on their healing journey now, but I see so many people just settling for where they at that they just stuck. And when you're stuck, you pass that on to the next person. So guess what? They got to deal with anxiety because they only got to grow up in a home with you and got to hear you hollering at them and doing those different things. And I'm gonna speak it real because this is for the mamas that be out there that be hollering at your damn kids and telling them everything, calling them every name in the book. This is for the mamas out there that want to call your child everything but a child of God and call your child every damn name in the book except for king, queen, prince, princess. Hold them to a higher standard. Let them see that what they hear at school, bitches and hoes and stuff like that, that's not what they are. Show them who they are, and it starts from home. So guess what? If your mind ain't right to talk to your child in a respectful way, that's why people, they ask me, Gracie 3, she's 3 years old, but she's so smart. And you know why? It's because I have a conversation with her. I treat her with respect. Even though she's a 3-year-old, she still do respect. You know what I mean? They got their own journey as well. You as a parent have the power to help their journey be a good one or help their journey be a bad one. They already got to deal with enough shit as adults. Why not make their childhood one that is calm and one that they can understand these these values and these life lessons that their parents have learned, and they could understand that my parent did that, they're telling me this, and you can have those life lessons to teach them from. So as an adult, they already know what they not gonna get into. You know what I'm saying? They already know my mom or my dad or my father, they taught me this. So I'm already prepared for it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get hit, because at the end of the day, you gotta go through some shit to grow through some shit. I say that all the time. Sunflower season. But in order to go through or learn from things, learn from a mistake, you just gotta get out there and do it. But if you make a mistake and then you come back and you make it comfortable for your parent, comfortable for your child to come back and tell you about the mistake that they made, and you are able to sit and have a civilized conversation about the same mistake or a similar mistake that you made, if you're able to sit there and have a conversation with them, then they're going to respect you for that. They're going to take your advice, because our kids automatically come out seeing us as superiority to them. You are their leaders. So don't be one of the reasons that they gotta damn get mental help. You know what I'm saying? Why not you as an adult? Go ahead and get those things needed to make you whole again. Therapy. I'm a life coach. I'm not a therapist. You know, I'm a life coach. I try my best to guide people in the right direction. And sometimes I give advice, but I let people know, baby, I'm not licensed. Okay? I am certified. But go out, and no matter who it is, but I talk to so many people about life lessons, and so many people about journeys, and maybe they just not ready to go to a therapist yet. Maybe they're not ready to take that big step, or they don't think that they need to take that big step. But let me tell you something. Taking that big step will help you see things for what it is, because you have somebody else, a therapist, and it could be somebody that you know, but a lot of times it's somebody that we don't know. You know what I mean? It's somebody that don't know us. They don't know us. So you go in there and you be open with them. You talk to them. You tell them the things that's going on, because guess what? We don't want to tell Keisha down the street, and I say nobody name. I ain't talking about nobody Keisha, but I'm just saying, speaking, y'all. This ain't Keisha down the street that's going to tell all your damn business. This is a therapist. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that is actually, if they tell your damn business, they're going to jail. And I don't think that they want those problems, or they're going to get sued. And I don't think that they want those problems. To risk that, to tell things, some of the things that they hear a lot. And a lot of the people that come in, they battle with depression, and they battle with suicide. And suicide stems from a mental disorder. Like I said, and just to retract, suicide stems from a mental disorder. Some of the mental disorders have come from us. I know I got a mental disorder. I know I got anxiety. But I work on myself so that I don't have to pass that shit down to Gracie. You see what I'm saying? Like, some of it is hereditary. It's passed down. Whether you do it verbally or, whatever's going on in the inside, it's going to get passed down. So I work on my anxiety. And I was bad on having things everywhere. My anxiety was so bad, I used to have shit over there. My ex-husband used to call me Hurricane Kim. You know what I'm saying? Because I had clothes everywhere. And a lot of women, y'all don't want to say this, but y'all had all y'all shit every damn well. That's anxiety, because you can't put the shit back the way it is supposed to be. That is a form of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Just not being able to, you're all over the place. So you have to calm your thoughts down. So once I started calming my thoughts down, and I started meditating, and I started seeing like different things for what it's worth, and started seeing people for who they are, people are people, then it made me deal with life a lot better. I was able to put my things down in the right direction. I was able to sort things out and make a goal list and make a vision board. I got a vision board. Y'all did my first vision board with Pearls of Perfection at Reebok, and I was so excited about it. But I did my first vision board, and it actually got me to put things in perspective of what the hell I wanted to be out in life. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted, and I put it on there, baby. I got it on there, and a little money, some little fake money. But to see a vision, to write the things down that you see for yourself in your life. Write that stuff down. Sort it out. Get a handle on your life. When you get so overwhelmed, they call it you're about to hit rock bottom. I done hit rock bottom several times. You know what I'm saying? And I have hit rock bottom several times, but God gonna keep giving your ass a lesson until you learn from it. And that's just the truth. Until you learn from it, he's gonna continue to give you that lesson. Excuse me, y'all. My sinuses, y'all know I be out here in these woods, so my sinuses will start acting up. But God will give you those lessons until you learn from them. So this past time I hit rock bottom, y'all already know, last year in June. That was my last time. I think I was finna go and put these piles on somebody. I don't know, but baby, it got me to that point. And I was like, you know what, Kim, I ain't finna keep dealing with these fucked up ass friendships. Focus on yourself. These fucked up ass relationships, focus on yourself. And when I learned to start focusing on me, I learned that I had to get a handle on my life in order to be whole. How you gonna have a whole piece of pie and all your shit, y'all damn slices all over the place? No, you gotta bring them back all together and make them whole. And I'm not gonna talk to y'all too long, but we are not who we are. We are not where we. Let me back that out. We are who we are, but we have the ability to grow who we are. And y'all know I have my vibrations by Mawu. She keep me right, y'all. Every time I go on my run, she keep me right. So I gotta make sure my lips are right. But back to what I was saying. We are who we are. But we have the ability to grow ourselves. I can tell you how I am growing myself. I'm growing myself physically. I'm trying to be more physically fit and mentally fit. So I get those books. Y'all read, if y'all follow me on my stories, y'all see I be getting a book all the damn time trying to read that thing. And my vocabulary gets better. I'm able to come and talk to y'all because eventually I really want to be a professional public speaker, because I feel that's what I'm called to do. But I want to come to y'all real, because it's going to be some times I'm going to be cussing at y'all, and it's just me, okay? It's just me. But for those that can listen, for those that can listen to me as a child, I'm going to get beat up by these little dogs. I want to make sure, Hi. Oh, y'all have some beautiful animals. Hi. Shih Tzu? All of them are Shih Tzus? Okay. Hey. Hi. I have a shit. Well, my parents have a Shih Tzu. His name is Gucci, and he looks just like him, but he's tan and white. Y'all have some beautiful babies. Thank you. All right, y'all have a good day. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I got it. That's something that I'm working on, y'all. My train of thought, because I be all over the place. But I had to. I started becoming more mentally fit, physically fit. I started reading more. I started instilling a lot of more things and value. I started building more relationships with people that I didn't think that I could go and talk to and have a conversation with. But guess what? Your girl is out here now. So those are the things that comes with building those relationships. And building those relationships, you meet people on higher levels, or and I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Sometimes we can get stuck on a level, and it's a lot of motherfuckers that's stuck on that same damn level, right? You have to elevate. You have to be more than where you're at. But it takes the power to be more in where you're at, and be able to grow. It takes the power to put more in what you want to be so that you can grow. And as you grow, you meet people on a different level, and their mindset is different. They ain't down here worried about bitches and hoes, and they not down here worried about, oh, I'm gonna be a side. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that, because baby, I was a side. You know what I'm saying? And I come to y'all real. It's been times where I played that role as well. However, they ain't yours. You know what I'm saying? They ain't yours, baby. So I had to learn, and I didn't learn until I got on a different level. I got on a different level. And I said, baby, I deserve somebody that's mine. You know? So not to get on that, but just to come to y'all real, you got to be able to elevate to a different level. And as you elevate to a different level and become better than what you was yesterday, you're going to meet better people along the way, more positive. You're going to always have snakes along your path. You just got to be vigilant of what the hell you know, how you going to take it. But at the end of the day, you're going to meet people along your path, but you got to continue to elevate, and you're going to always meet people. You're going to always meet people as you grow. When we're in the level of where we at, we see the same motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We see the same people that's in that, you know what I'm saying? And we get upset with ourselves thinking that, oh, we can't find nobody else. But baby, yes, you can. You just got to elevate. And I'm here to tell you, they out you. Baby, they out you. But you got to be able to elevate, and you got to be able to heal yourself. But in order to elevate, you got to heal yourself and heal your mind, heal your thought process. Like I said, I heal mine by working out. I'm not going to come to y'all. I wanted to do under 30 minutes. It's 25 minutes. But I felt like this was something that I needed to say. I'm at 26 minutes, and I said I was going to do it under 30 minutes, so I'm going to try. This is something that I need to say. If you are suffering from depression and you are having thoughts of suicide, please talk to somebody. It's people out here that really care. You know, I know it's just our mind. We got to be stronger than our mind, but sometimes we're not stronger than our mind. Our mind gets the best of us, and we feel like we fail. But that's really where the rock bottom is. That next level is where you destined to be. But you got to be able to fight through that. And in order to fight through that, you're going to need help. In order to get to something, in order to get up to a high spot, guess what? You got to use a ladder, right? You just ain't finna fly out there. We ain't got no goddamn wings. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no wings. So you can't just fly up there unless you know, but you use a ladder to get up there. You're going to need a crutch. You're going to need a ladder. You're going to need those different things to get to the top or to get to where you are trying to be. Let people lift you as you climb. I learned that from, I was a part of Ideal Women when I went to school at University of Southern Mississippi. And I was a part of a group called Ideal Women that was up under National Association of Colored Women's Club. And our motto was lifting as we climb. And I've carried that with me throughout my time in my life. And that's really one of the values that I build BGN on, and I'm building Sunflower Season on, and God Bowl Gallery. I want to be able to lift everybody as I climb. I want to be able to take people with me. I want to show people that you can do it despite of what you've been through. You can really do it. So allow somebody to help you. If you're going through something, allow somebody to be that listening ear for you. You're stronger than you think. But we got to be able to take out them irons that's in the fire, and we got to be able to place them when we want to place them and where we need to place them versus all of them being everywhere. You got to be able to sort things out. And when you can sort things out, that's good mental health. When you can sort your thoughts out of the things that's going in your mind. Hi. Those things that are going through your mind, being able to sort your thoughts out, because one of those thoughts just might hit us at a time where we're at our lowest and we think about it. Like I said, I've been there before. I've been there before. Especially with a guy talking, he was in the military. I've been depressed in the military. I was sexually assaulted in the military, which is why I'm retired now, for military sexual trauma. And that happened to me. And I was depressed for a while because I just couldn't understand what the fuck. Like, how this happened to me twice? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? But life, it happens to the best of us, y'all. So please, please, please get help. I'm at 29:21, so I wanted to definitely make sure I kept it up under 30 minutes to say what I needed to say. But this ain't no TikTok video. It's going to be longer than 3 minutes. So y'all go to my YouTube. I love y'all, and y'all have a wonderful day.